And the next part in link cat format window, as you can see, is positioning. As you can see, we got multiple options here: auto, center to center. When we set to link cat formats, then we got auto, center to center, origin to internal origin, by shared coordinates, manual origin, and by center. When we click on import cat formats, as you can see, we don't have shared coordinates in this way of sharing the file. Okay, so we can only share the coordinates when we are linking the cat file, not we are importing it. Okay, let's talk about the positioning options here in this window. Firstly, let me open the AutoCAD software, and then position 1 and 2. Here, as you can see, we got two files. Let me open number 1, and then if I draw a rectangle by REC, I mean I draw a rectangle here, and then I get back to the beginning. I go through the next file, positions in 2, and I draw a rectangle again, like this way. Check it out. And then, as you're concerned, these geometries got a centroid, okay? But sure, this is the center line or the centroid. I delete others just to distinguish the center. And for the another one, I want to draw a circle. So let me draw a circle at the centroid of the rectangle, and then I delete the rectangle. Control S to save it. And I have positioned them at the origin point, as you can see, X and Y coordinates I'm in. Check it out. This is the origin point that I don't want to move it. And then for the another one, as you can see, it is positioned at the origin point. Control S to save the file. Then we get back to Revit software. Afterwards, if I click on link CAD, and then I choose the CAD file, for instance, let me select position in plan, position 1. Great. Right now, if I set the positioning to auto, center to center, and then they will be imported based on the centroids of the geometries, which this is the current position. Then I link this center to center. I mean, the centroid or the center point of the geometry will be recognized, and then it will be distinguished here. And as you can see, there is a hypothetical box here that these two models are placed inside, and they are adjusted based on the center of the box. No, this is not an appropriate option for when we want to import the plan views, okay? Since we don't need to adjust them based on their center points, but sometimes we want to just model some families, some components that we can import them and position them center to center, but it is not commonly used, comparing to other options in position that we will talk about them, step by step, and then I will tell you which one is better. I mean, I'm just talking about my recommendation in positioning actually. But this was the option of center to center. Then let's go through the next option. I delete these, then we click on link cat. Afterwards, the next one, as you can see, is origin to auto, origin to internal origin. This is the same method that we used it when we wanted to import the plans from CAD to Revit. Since we considered the base point and then we adjusted it at the origin point. For instance, I select move, I select the entire plan, press down enter, then I select the base point, the corner, holding down shift and sharp, double zeros, and then I position it at the origin point. Check it out, control S to save it, and enter, and then move, and then I place it at the origin point. Right now, if I import this into Revit, and then it will be placed based on the positioning, and this is very useful and commonly used among the users in Revit. I should say that this is the most practical option in positioning. I open level 2, in CAD, position 2, origin to internal origin. Watch this. I mean, if I select a wall, for instance up to level 2, peak line of core face exterior, and then I start drawing the walls, then you'll see that these two are exactly aligned with each other at the same coordinates because of the adjusted origin point. Then let me open the north view, and then I add a level here, 4 meters. Check it out. I open level 2, and afterwards I pick the wall up to level 3, and then I want to draw these walls like this way. This is the I just press down tab to select the lines of the CAD file, and then watch this. They are exactly placed on each other since the selected coordinates were precise and accurate. So this was the second option and the most practical option in positioning.